Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super episode discussion where today we have a big episode. This is a huge episode. This is the official second resurrection of the Emperor of Evil, the Galactic Emperor himself, Lord Frieza. He is finally back in Dragon Ball Super yet again after the absolute travesty that was the Resurrection F arc in Dragon Ball Super. But he's finally back. We've got a couple other things as well. We've got some Universe 4 development, a lot of kind of plot points kind of lingering around Universe 4 right now that's going to go into the next episode and probably the episode after. We also have some more stuff with Kale, Cabot and Caulifla, with female Broly finally becoming a thing, and oh my god, the comparisons people have made with them two is just, well, it's insane. When I get to that point in the discussion, I'm going to actually post pictures on the video of the two comparisons between them both because it's absolutely uncanny. She is literally the female Broly. So with that being said, let's just jump right into episode 94 of Dragon Ball Super.
10人目の戦士はおめえだ。悟空、フリーザのもとへ。
The episode starts off where it last left off, with everyone absolutely freaking out over Goku's choice of a 10th fighter, being Frieza of course. Goku says the reason why he chose Frieza is because King Yama said that he won't cross over and repent for his sins. Of course, that means he still remains in hell. Vegeta tells him, you know, you better not be planning to resurrect him with the Dragon Balls, and Goku's like, kind of. He's gonna get Baba to resurrect him for 24 hours, like she did with Vegeta and Goku during the Buu arc. Vegeta is so opposed to it, and he says they can win without Frieza, but Goku then asks Whis, you know, can Universe 7 win the tournament easily? And he's like, I don't really know about the other universes, but what I will say is something incredibly interesting, is that there is a mortal in a universe that is stronger than the God of Destruction. Yes, there's a guy in a universe, he doesn't specify what universe or what God of Destruction, but there is a universe with a mortal stronger than its God of Destruction. And he even goes even further than that. He says that this God of Destruction is stronger than Beerus, but even Beerus says, you know, he just beat me in an arm wrestling match, it's nothing much. But this, everyone's thinking, oh my god, who's this fighter going to be? Is he going to be in the Tournament of Power? What universe is he going to be from? Well, think about this, guys. You're completely forgetting that universes 1, 5, 8 and 12 are not part of this tournament. He's likely a part of one of them universes, which means he's going to be stronger than Ivan, Jean, Liqueur, I'm thinking is one of them, and Iraq, I believe is the other God of Destruction. I might possibly be wrong, but he's probably, you know, stronger than one of them, which is crazy. A mortal stronger than a God of Destruction. Toriyama doesn't even plan to have Goku be stronger than Beerus at this point, which is insane. I'm sure we're going to get interactions with that guy in the future in Super. It's going to be very interesting, but then everyone's fine because they're like, you know, yeah, you're kind of right. And Goku then heads off to King Yama's place, where we see the little green guy lurking in the background from the preview. More on that soon. Goku then arrives at King Yama's place, otherwise being the check-in station in Otherworld, and then he asks to meet Frieza. Then he tells him about the Tournament of Power, because Yama seems like he doesn't really know that there's other universes that exist. He only knows that there's rumours about the other universes. King Yama says that if Frieza, you know, he goes and destroys everything and he kind of messes around with Universe 7, it's going to be all on Goku. He's going to take absolutely no responsibility for the actions that Frieza will take in the future, and even tells him to take it away from Earth so that he doesn't have to deal with having, you know, to make him repent for his sins again, which is very odd. I always thought that Yama and, well, just the check-in station in general governed all of Universe 7's dead people. I'm not sure, it's kind of a weird thing. I thought it was always a universal thing, not just a exclusive thing to Earth, which is, it's very weird. It means there's multiple other worlds, which it's odd. It's very odd. But we then switch to Universe 6 with the three Saiyan amigos, Cabba, Caulifla and Kale, and they're trying to get Kale to go Super Saiyan. She says she can't, where Cabba and Caulifla then demonstrate it to her by using the whole tingly sensation in her back. Kale then starts to power up, and we see these little particles that we saw from Caulifla when she was going Super Saiyan But she completely fails. It's kind of joking and funny, I love it. She then starts to get insulted by Kaba and Caulifla, and Kaba goes real hard. He goes all Vegeta, and he's like, "You're a pathetic Saiyan, you're worthless." He's like, "Whoa, Kaba, calm down." And it's making Kale cry, and then we see these little green embers start appearing around Kale, and she starts powering up with this massive yellow aura. She's screaming, there's lightning, there's earth cracking beneath her feet. Caulifla's like, Kaba, is this meant to happen? There's so many points in this episode, it's just exactly the same as Broly. Even down to her lines, she powers up, and she is a literal Broly. She says to Kaba, "Kaba, I'll start by finishing you." Just like how Broly says, you know, "Kakarot, you'll be the first of my victims." Oh, I don't like Broly, but I will admit he is pretty damn badass. I'll admit that. I don't like Broly, but he is badass, and what I'm seeing here from Kale is just, it's fantastic. It's honestly really fantastic. As we go to a commercial break, we come back from the break and we are now within a brand new universe. We are within Universe 4 with the God of Destruction Kitela, the little mouse, the Jerry to Beerus's Tom, the cat and mouse effect, you know, and the green guy we saw lurking behind all the Universe 7 fighters in that scene way back at the start when Goku's talking about Frieza and, you know, the mortal stronger than the God of Destruction and stuff. He's actually turns out to be a spy for Universe 4. Kitela laughs at the thought of Beerus getting so desperate for his team that he's having to resurrect a dead person, and finds out the name of the fighter being Frieza, the Emperor of Evil, as Kitela says. And, you know, Kur's actually kind of worried. He's like, "Is Zeno gonna destroy us? We shouldn't be using spies on other universes, you know?" And he says, like, you know, there's no rules against using spies. We can use spies against other universes. There's no rules against that. We then switch to Frieza's helm. We're finally here. Goku arrives with the guide. Frieza's first words as Goku approaches him within that cocoon is, "Oh, why are you here? Ryusei Nakao." Oh, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Ryusei Nakao is one of my favourites of the Japanese voice cast. Goku asks him if he wants out for 24 hours, and Frieza automatically knows that Goku's up to something. We get a very abrupt switch to Universe 6, where Kale is just ripping Kaba apart. She's not going for Caulifla, she's just going for Kaba. She slams Kaba into a rock, and even this is similar to what Broly did against everyone in movie 8, where he slams them with his chest. Even the shape of the crater that Kaba makes is very similar to what Vegeta made in the movie. Kaba ends up having to fight Kale. He's like, you know what, screw this. He goes SSJ, Super Saiyan, he goes against her, but he gets absolutely bodied. Oh my god, poor Kaba. She goes to hit Kaba with an attack, and it looks identical to the gigantic meteor that Broly uses. That, you know, he kind of forms it, a small green key orb in his hands, and just kind of, you know, lackadaisically throws it at people. But then Caulifla steps in to save Kaba, and she goes the next step beyond, as I was right. She does go Super Saiyan 2. The final nail in the coffin is the electricity that surrounds her aura. Of course, her hair changes as well. Her hair's a lot spikier, and she just, you know, smacks that ki blast away like it's nothing, making a huge explosion in the background. She tells Kale that she isn't into Kaba, which actually does the trick. She's angry because she thinks Kaba and Caulifla are kind of doing the do together, which is weird. I guess Kale has a little bit of a feeling towards Caulifla, which is weird because she does call Caulifla her sister, which is weird, even though they're not sisters. You know, they're kind of like blood sisters, like people have blood brothers, these friends that are basically like brothers to them. Guess this is kind of a situation similar to that, but we see Kale then revert back to her base form with Caulifla catching her, and even like Kale's base form here looks exactly like Broly's when it's, you know, let down and not in the ponytail and like the bang we see normally when her hair is let down from that. Even looks like Broly in his base form. We go back to Universe 7 as Goku cuts Frieza down with a Kienzan. We then learn of Frieza's unbelievable terms, as Goku says in the previews. He says that if they win the Tournament of Power, Goku has to promise he's going to use the Dragon Balls, Earth's Dragon Balls, to resurrect Frieza. Frieza then bumps up into Golden and says he can go even stronger than he currently is, and he knows that Goku's curiosity cannot get away from the fact that he knows Frieza can get stronger and fight him at an even stronger level than Golden. Goku then tells him about the Super Dragon Balls, but Frieza's like, nah, I'll just have the Earth Dragon Balls, they'll do. However, he has completely forgotten something, and I don't even know if he knows about this. It's the fact that he might not even know about the fact that Shenron cannot resurrect someone if they've already been resurrected once. And he has already been resurrected once by Sorbet and Tagoma. They both resurrected him in Resurrection F, meaning that he cannot be resurrected again. This is stated in Dragon Ball Z. So really, Goku has Frieza by the non-existent balls here. Frieza doesn't know about New Namek and doesn't know about their Dragon Balls yet. Frieza is basically being controlled by Goku. Goku can get him to do whatever the hell he wants. He has all the power here over Frieza. Frieza even asks if he can kill the opponents, you know, the little crazy guy he is. But Goku then says, no, you cannot kill people. Then he heads off and says Baba will come for him eventually. Goku then goes to Baba's palace and she asks for a gift. And I don't know why, but Goku attempts to give her the Zeno button. Why? I don't know. I don't know if this has any sort of plot significance. She's like, no. That's way too dangerous. Don't give me that sort of power. And then she said, just, you know, give me a gift of some sort. We then switch to Katella, and he says he has a plan. He says it's time for Beerus to disappear, which is weird. Sure, he's not going to try Hakai Beerus. That would be crazy. We then see the tournament still being built with 1.5 hours remaining till the beginning of the Tournament of Power as the episode ends there. But with the episode out of the way, it's time to get into the overall thoughts of this episode. Honestly, not as hype as what I thought it was going to be. It was still hype. Very, very hype. Just not as much as I thought it was going to be. I thought Frieza and Goku were going to have a sparring match. That seems to be happening maybe next episode? Maybe? It doesn't... It kind of looks like they're going to have a sparring match, but then again it looks like they're not because of the whole assassin thing that's sort of cropped up. The Universe 9 assassin's going to go try and kill Frieza, or like take him, I don't know. There's something happening with the leaks. I'm not going to talk about them because they are very much skeptical, or I am very much skeptical on the leaks, and so is everyone else. They seem very kind of weird, but then again with Super right now, you should really just expect anything to happen. We didn't think Frieza was going to come back. We thought episode 93 was going to be fake. It wasn't fake, not at all. He was coming back. But yeah, this episode it was still very good. Oh my god, there was some amazing stuff done by Shuichiro Manabe, one of the animators on Dragon Ball Super, during the Kale, Caulifla and Kaba segments. He is known for making these very kind of exaggerated, massive open mouths, and he did fantastic. All the Kale open mouth moments, he did some Kaba open mouth moments, they were fantastic. Oh my god, I love them. But that whole segment, very good. I love that Kale has finally achieved this form, and even Kaba's like, boy, she is unexpectedly strong. He was getting bodied by her. If Caulifla wasn't there, this man would be dead. This man would be, you know, dead. But Kaba seems to be like the Goku to Kale, like Goku is to Broly, I suppose. But it's going to be very interesting to see how that sort of forms in the tournament. As for Frieza, very good. I love these comeback. You know, I've stated before, not because of Boo. Boo should still be in this tournament, but I'm still glad he's back. And if these new leaks, quote unquote, are true, there could be some very interesting things happening with Frieza in the next coming episodes. Very interesting indeed. However, that's all I really want to say for these overall thoughts. Very good episode. Loved the Kale Caulifla Kaba segments. Loved the Frieza segments. Loved the Universe 4 build up. Very good. Just not as hype as what I thought it was going to be. So, if you guys liked this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Do you think that Kale will be the strongest Saiyan of the Universe 6 team? And do you think that Frieza coming back now in Super for the second time is a good idea or a bad idea? And if not, what would you do to replace him? Please share this amongst your friends, and if you could, please hit the bell next to that subscribe button. That way you'll get a notification every single time I upload, meaning that you'll get every single piece of content to you as it goes up. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.